Two tank teams are finally gonna face each other. Who is gonna prevail? Let's find out.
7K Dreamer, please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was recording the anti-arena video and this match came up and I think it really deserves a video on its own. Okay, so yeah, we are facing another tank team. Not the most expected team, but I was very surprised. Kudos to INC Vels, okay, for this team. It's very similar to my team. Only difference is that he's using Clemith, who is a healer, and I'm using Eve, and I'm relying on lifesteal. So actually, before I was gonna record this video, I was thinking, should I just let this match play out and you guys watch? But I really want you guys to see and to count how many times healing occurred, okay, via skills. And if you manage to count the number, just leave it in the comments below. It will be very fun to see and very mind-blowing to see how many times it has happened. Yeah. So let's enjoy the battle of two tank teams. Later on we'll talk about whether tank teams can really come back right now thanks to all the new units and new mechanics coming out. I won't say new mechanics, but there's more reliance on healing overall. So both of us are actually using Mr. Armor. I'm not using Rue here, but I think Rue can also be used, okay, because he is after all a tank pet. But Mr. Armor here actually provides shields for me every 3 turns, so that's the thing that I really want the most for my team. And I have clans, I don't have that much healing. My healer is pretty much Rudy, and I have lifesteal. So I don't know if you can consider that as me having a lot more healing avenues compared to the enemy. The enemy is relying on Rudy and Clemith, okay? But skill nullification is a real thing. He has a lot of skill nullification, and of course my health is already chipped off compared to him. Okay, so jokes aside, can tank teams really make a comeback? Well, I've been using the tank team against my arena battles for the past few days. Yeah, I think it's actually very viable. I'm using this exact team. Maybe as I move higher, it may not be so good because the players I meet will be stronger. But I think at the lower tiers, it is definitely viable. And you can see now there's 2 skill nullification going on, tons of healing. Make sure you count that as well. I'm still at a slight disadvantage because I don't have that many tanky units compared to him, and he does heal a lot more for sure. And I just find it so amusing, to be honest, that this is happening. I even went to took a bath halfway during this battle and I came back and it was still going on, like wow. Okay, maybe I took a bath too fast, yeah, but still. I can't deal with the healing. I can't deal with the healing. It's crazy. Don't forget that in future we are gonna have a Myth Platoon. We're gonna have Abel. I think Abel could either be a magic hero. I don't think they'll release another magic hero though, since anti is magic. He could be universal for sure, I feel, And if he is universal, he can either boost the universal team, or he can also contribute to the tank side. Right? I think Myth Platoon is definitely gonna be more tanky by nature, while still being a good damager probably. So there's a lot of stuff coming for the tank teams, and when he released Rue, I was thinking that this is really gonna change things up because it's gonna create that variety that people have always wanted to see tank teams in arena. But I really question that. I really question whether it is a right thing to have tank teams. I mean, can you imagine every battle going like that? No one will actually want to play arena. Do you want to sit through these kind of battles every single day, every single time, at for 5, using all 5 keys? You know, one match takes 10 minutes, or rather 5 minutes. No, 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes really. So at least 30 minutes of battle per day just for arena. That's the thing they have been trying to avoid all this time. Yeah. So I mean, people who really like tank teams, this is as far as you can go now. For now, it is a possibility, I would say. Skill nullification and isolation, crit and lethal rate decrease. We have block rate and defense increases happening as well. So I mean, the damage is absolutely not huge at all. Okay. I can't remember how many turns this took, but it is pretty crazy. I mean, what do you guys think of this? Let me know in the comments as well, because I really want to know the idea, the thoughts behind people loving tank teams. I mean, yes, it offers a variety, it offers something different, you know, but I'm not sure if I would like to sit through this. You could possibly guarantee the win, honestly. You could possibly guarantee the win. And we have reached the 1 minute 50 second, 2 minutes left. Sudden death has kicked in. You realize the HPs are all full. It was 8 minutes of nothing. And I cannot put this in a regular video because that is insane. I don't have to talk about any other thing. So yeah, this match really deserves its own spotlight because I think it's really epic, but at the same time, you know, also very crazy because nothing is happening. I could say like there's so much happening, but there's actually nothing happening, if you get what I mean. Take note that his anti is actually level 42, so technically he has a little more edge than my team. And he just healed to full again. Like, I'm really relying on Rudy and Eve now to deal the damage because I don't think he has as much damage as me. So sudden death is actually good for me, and it's the only way I can turn around the entire match. You know, and thanks to Anti having long skill animation duration, I think I actually won it that way. Yeah, so that happened, and I'll just talk about my equipment because I think most people now cannot view equipments. Rudy is my speed leader, so double speed, double HP. Okay, survive with 1 HP, block rate increase, and speed attack. And for his accessory, it's actually a Willful Ring, Crimson Blood, which reduces 4 to 5 target damage, and also Cleanse. Okay, for his traits, Electrify, Resist, Silence, Resist, as well as Bleed, because you want him to shield, you don't want him to be silenced and standing there doing nothing. Okay, for his traits, skill cooldown, defense increase, reduce damage, and block rate. I think these are very defensive fighter soul skills that are pretty default for defensive heroes. Next is my Red Grid. She's on double crit, okay, to increase her status cast rate, debuff cast rate. And then we have double block on her, and then we have Taunt, okay, Guardian Ring. And for her jewels, even more block rate and damage reduction from block, as well as survive on 1 HP. For her fighter soul, I have defensive, increased defense, reduced damage, increased status cast rate again for her isolation to proc more efficiently, as well as block rate increase. Now for her traits, I've only given her death and bleed because, to be honest, I don't really want her to use her skills. Okay, so bleed resist is really to prolong her. You can actually give her burn resist, you can give her poison resist. I think these are better than actually giving her electrify or stun or paralyze. For Eve, I've given her crit. You see that my Eve now is at level 50, but in the video it was level 48, I believe. Okay, yeah, I just got one more copy. So double HP, and then for her jewels, it's very offensive oriented. So these are samples you can actually take reference from, because I think these are very good for a very strong DPS unit in PvP. For her willful ring, she is coupled with hide as well as cleanse. Okay, now for her traits, because she has cleanse, I kind of didn't give her that many resistances. Okay, I gave her silence, that's one of the most important things, along with skill use chance, as well as reflect nullification, so that she doesn't die to other Rudies if she does meet them. And for her fighter soul, it's more offensive based. I don't have magic attack increase, so the only ones I can give her is increased damage on certain enemy types, as well as a crit damage, which is a grade 8 one. Okay, but you don't have to give her that if you have magic attack or something like that. For my anti, double crit as well, double HP, skill use chance increase, survive with 1 HP, and magic attack increase. For her accessory, I've given her the Berserker ring because she does have revive, so Berserker ring is actually okay for her. And then she also uses full block as well as Gallada's Might, so that she can reduce 3 turn buff duration if she does use her top skill, I believe. And of course, she has electrify resist, silence resist, and skill use chance as well. And finally, for Ran Grid, okay, less bling on her. Double crit, double block. Her accessory is also block. Okay, she has a lot of block going on. Physical attack increase and defense increase. I really want it for the defense increase, not so much the physical attack, because she is not a damaging unit. She does survive on 1 HP, and she's only level 44. So same as Red Grid, her sister, I've only given her bleed resist because I don't really need her to use her skills. I would rather Rudy, Anti, and Eve use their skills. So if she gets silenced, paralyzed, stun, I really don't care. Okay. And that's mainly the way I geared my team. With Mr. Armor, you can use Rue, as I said, because Rue actually provides greater bulk and defense for your team. So I hope this video was interesting, and it also helped you and give you an idea of how tank teams can work in the current meta. And of course, big shout out to my channel members ZMD Phoenix, NDC Dahi, and Reggie Bautista for the support. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much, and see you!